breathing with the sound of your name. A flickering candle, a dangerous flame. I'm tracing your footsteps in the dust on the floor, always arriving at the same locked door. The sub-bass is heavy, a weight in my head, living on every word that you said. Can you feel the hunger? Can you feel the heat? A dark obsession that makes me complete. It's the pull of the velvet, the sting of the gold, a story of passion that's never been told. Pure seduction, let the bass go low. Nowhere else for us to go. Just sing. I'm watching the shadows that move on the wall, waiting for gravity to make us fall. Your scent is a ghost that won't leave the room, a beautiful flower that thrives in the gloom. An endless pulses, a heart out of time, committing the perfect, provocative crime. Can you feel the hunger? Can you feel the heat? A dark obsession that makes me complete. It's the pull of the velvet, the sting of the gold, a story of passion that's never been told. Pure seduction, let the bass go low. Nowhere else for us to go. Temptation, electric, let the vibration be our protection. Slow, deep, 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 deep. Don't look away. The clock has no hands in this midnight design. I'm losing the border where you meet my line. Your touch is a fever, a slow burning spark, finding my way through the heart of the dark. Locked in the rhythm, trapped in the sound. The only way up is staying down. Can you feel the hunger? Can you feel the heat? A dark obsession that makes me complete. It's the pull of the velvet, the sting of the gold, a story of passion that's never been told. Pure seduction, let the bass go low. Nowhere else for us to go. The velvet is calling, the bass is the cure. Nothing is certain, nothing is pure. Just stay. Just stay. The air is a heavy canvas of innocence and expensive sin, a provocative sanctuary where the legal ends and we begin. The sub-bass is a monolith, a low and rhythmic crushing weight, a sovereign authority that decides our collective fate. You're a dark architect, a blueprint of elegant despair. I can feel the static rising in the minimalist air. I'm caught in the gravity of a visceral magnetic field, where the only way to conquer is to finally completely heal. In the hollow of the frequency, where the velvet meets the bone, we've established a kingdom on a dark and shifting throne. It's a slow seduction. heavy sub-bass take command into the deep where we leave the world of the plan. The rhythm is a predator, a slow and methodical heartbeat, tracing the geometry of where the shadow and the skin meet. There's a lethal sophistication in the way you hold the light, turning every weakness into a weapon for the night. The room is a living organism, a pulsing velvet lung, sensing every craving that has never found a tongue. I see the provocation in the stillness of your hands, a silent declaration that my soul understands. In the hollow of the frequency where the velvet meets the bone, we've established a kingdom on a dark and shifting throne. It's a slow seduction, a calculated liquid flame until I forget my very name. Pure attraction, let the heavy sub-bass take command into the deep where we leave the world of the plan. But you were listening to my heartbeat. It belongs to you now. A sudden, violent surge of sub-bass that lasts exactly 3 seconds. A physical punch to the chest, followed by a cold digital glitch, and then void. Stay. The air is trembling with a secret desire, a slow motion dance on a wire of fire. I see the reflection of the city in red, recalling the whispers of things that you said. The sub-bass is vibrating deep in the stone, a king and a queen on a velvet throne. Can you feel the pressure? Can you feel the pull? The cup of temptation is heavy and full. It's a dark attraction, a silent command. The heat of the moment is out of our hands. Pure seduction, let the bass go low. Nowhere else we ever need to go. Just sing, your motion is liquid, your eyes are a trap, a provocative spark in the midnight gap. I'm tracing the lines of the shadow you cast, a moment of magic that's built not to last. Minimalist echoes, a pulse in the dark, waiting for velvet to leave its mark. Can you feel the pressure? Can you feel the pull? The cup of temptation is heavy and full. It's a dark attraction, a silent in command. The heat of the moment is out of our hand. Pure seduction, a ghost in this hollow design. I'm crossing the border, I'm crossing the line. Your breath is a fever, a slow burning spark, finding the rhythm in the heart of the dark. Locked in the motion, trapped in the sound. The only way up is staying down. Can you feel the pressure? Can you feel the pull? The cup of temptation is heavy and full. It's a dark attraction, a silent command. The heat of the moment is out of our hand. Pure seduction, let the bass go low. Nowhere else we ever need to go. The velvet is calling, the bass is a drug. Give me the rhythm, give me the shrug. Just stay. Here is louder than the street. I'm waiting for the moment that we meet. A trail of velvet leading to the door. I've never felt a hunger quite like this before. The sub bass vibrates in the hollow wall. I'm leaning in, just waiting for the fall. Can you feel the fever rising in the dark? A slow seduction waiting for the spark. It's a deep obsession, it's a heavy price. Trading all my virtue for the silver vice. Pure attraction, let the rhythm sway. I don't wanna ever find my way. The way you look is like a quiet thread, a provocative game we haven't finished yet. Your shadow stretches long across the floor. I'm always craving just a little more. Meaningless pulse of shadows in the room. We're blooming like a flower in the gloom. Can you feel the fever rising in the dark? A slow seduction waiting for the spark. It's a deep obsession, it's a heavy price. Trading all my virtue for the silver vice. Pure attraction, let the rhythm sway. I don't wanna ever find my way. Temptation, breathless, let the gravity take the rest of us. Don't move, just watch. A midnight mood is dripping from the glass. I'm watching every second slowly pass. Your touch is like a secret, soft and cold. A story of desire that's never been told. The bass is pulling like a heavy chain. A sweet release, a beautiful kind of The lights are dim to a flicker of red, recalling every word that you never said. The bass is a ghost living under the floor, leaving you hungry and begging for more. I'm like a secret, I move like a sin, waiting for the moment you let me in. Can you feel the sub bass deep in your chest? The slow provocation, a beautiful test. It's a dark attraction, it's a velvet cage, writing our names on a midnight page. Pure seduction, let the rhythm flow. Nowhere else for us to go. Just sink. The air is heavy with the scent of desire, a cold kind of heat, a frozen fire. I'm tracing the shadows that fall on your skin, losing the battle before we begin. Minimalist whisper, a hypnotic beat. The taste of the danger is bitter and sweet. Can you feel the sub bass deep in your chest? The slow provocation, a beautiful test. It's a dark attraction, it's a velvet cage, writing our names on a midnight page. Pure seduction, let the rhythm flow. Nowhere else for us to go. Temptation, breathless, let the gravity take the rest of us slow, deep. Don't turn away. The clock is a liar, the night is a queen. Caught in the middle of what will we mean? Your touch is a tremor, your breath is a spark, finding the light in the heart of the dark. Wrapped in the satin, trapped in the sound. The only way up is staying down. Can you feel the sub bass deep in your chest? A slow provocation, a beautiful test. It's a dark attraction, it's a velvet cage, writing our names on a midnight page. Pure seduction, let the rhythm flow. Nowhere else for us to go. The velvet is pulling, the bass is a drug. Give me the rhythm, give me the shrug. Just stay. The penthouse is a cage of glass and silver light, where we architect the sins of a velvet night. The subbase is a predator, long ribbon crawl, vibrating through the marrow, echoing through the hall. You're a master of the silence, a provocative design, tracing all the places where the shadows intertwine. I feel the pulse of the attraction, a heavy liquid laid, drowning out the logic of the things we should have said. Underneath the gravity, the heavy crush of sound, we're building up a kingdom where we never will be found. It's a dark seduction, it's a slow motion fire, feeding the obsession, the architect of desire. Pure temptation, let the low end lead the way into the deep where the midnight turns to gray. Your touch is like a static charge, a cold and hollow spark, illuminating fractures in the canvas of the dark. There's a hunger in the meaningless rhythm of your breath. A beautiful flirtation with a cinematic death. The room is breathing with us, the walls are closing in. A sanctuary built upon the friction of the skin. I see the provocation in the tilt of your head. A narrative of secrets that have never yet been read. Underneath the gravity, the heavy crusher sound. We're building up a kingdom where we never will be found. It's a dark seduction, it's a slow motion fire, feeding the obsession, the architect of desire. Pure temptation, let the low end lead the way into the deep where the midnight turns to gray. We aren't just listening to the sound. We've become the vibration. The velvet isn't a fabric, it's the air between your lips and mine. The city below is a dream we both decided to forget. Stay in the architecture, stay in the base. Ooh. Minutes of heaven. The world is sleeping, but I'm wide awake, counting every breath that you don't take. Is humming with a low end sound, losing every anchor that I found. Your eyes are darker than the midnight sky. I don't even have to wonder why. Under the weight of the heavy bass, I find my heaven in this hollow space. It's a slow temptation, it's a velvet crime. We're just two shadows stepping out of time. Pure seduction, let the rhythm bleed. You're the only obsession that I need. The air is thick, it's getting hard to breathe. The web of silk that you begin to weave. frozen at a minute past. A provocative moment built to last. I'm leaning in to catch a bated breath. A sweet surrender, a beautiful death. The bass is pulling like a rising tide. There is nowhere left for us to hide. Under the weight of the heavy bass, I find my heaven in this hollow space. It's a slow temptation, it's a velvet crime. We're just two shadows stepping out of time. Pure seduction, let the rhythm bleed. You're the only obsession that I need. Beneath the sound, where the secrets grow, don't let me go. Just stay low. The atmosphere is heavy, a thick and suffocating silk. A taste of dark temptation, smoother than the devil's milk. The cell base is a predator, a lone rim and tectonic groan, claiming every shadow in this room as its very own. You're a provocative masterpiece, a sculpture made of ice and fire. The primary architect of this unholy deep desire. I feel the magnet pulling a visceral, heavy metal weight, dragging all my logic to the altar of our fate. In the heart of the vibration, where the light begins to die, we're building up a monument to every beautiful life. It's a slow seduction, a velvet rope around the soul, feeding the obsession until we lose all self-control. Pure attraction, let the frequency invade the bone. Into the deep, where only the darkest sins are known. The minimalist rhythm is a ticking bomb inside the chest, a provocative invitation to a long and final rest. I'm mapping out the fever in the silence of your breath. A slow motion waltz along the razor edge of death. There's a lethal elegance in the way you claim the dark, leaving on my spirit a deep and velvet colored mark. The room is breathing with us, a rhythmic pulsing lung, speaking every secret that has never found a tongue. In the heart of the vibration, where the light begins to die, we're building up a monument to every beautiful life. It's a slow seduction, a velvet rope around the soul, feeding the obsession until we lose all self-control. Pure attraction, let the frequency invade the bone. Into the deep, where only the darkest sins are known. The drums fall away, the sub bass begins to modulate, creating a wavering effect that feels like the room is shaking and losing its physical form. It's not the height that's dangerous, of the fall. Don't reach for the light.
Growing sound of heavy, expensive fabric like a velvet curtain sliding slowly across the wooden floor, followed by the faint click of a lighter. The abyss isn't empty. It's full of everything you've ever wanted but were too afraid to name. The darkness is a mirror. Look at me. What do you see? What do you see?
The incense is a heavy ghost, a spiral in the midnight air. A provocative confession in the middle of a silent prayer. The subbase is a dark cathedral, a low and rim and hollow toll, vibrating through the spirit, claiming fragments of the soul. You're a masterpiece of penance, a silhouette of velvet smoke, tracing all the ancient hungers that your touch began to evoke. I feel the obsession rising, a thick and ritualistic gold, a story of attraction that the scriptures never told. In the temple of the frequency, where the light is cast aside, there is no longer any place for a wandering heart to hide. It's a slow seduction, a drop of wine upon the stone, feeding the desire in this sanctuary made of bone. Pure temptation, let the low and lead the right, into the deep obsession, into the belly of the night. The minimalist pulses like a drum beneath the desert sand, a provocative invitation that no mortal can withstand. I'm mapping out the shadows where the incense meets your skin, a beautiful dark gateway to the places we begin. There's a lethal elegance in the way you hold the flame, a velvet wrap seduction that doesn't need a name. The room is a living altar, a pulsing heavy-duty hum, waiting for the moment that the witnesses succumb. In the temple of the frequency, where the light is cast aside, there is no longer any place for a wandering heart to hide. It's a slow seduction, a drop of wine upon the stone, feeding the desire in this sanctuary made of bone. Pure temptation, let the low and liturgy of visceral trust. The subbase is a heavy tide, a slow and rhythmic tidal pool, vibrating through the architecture, making the silence full. You're a provocative texture, a fabric of elegant dark design, tracing the jagged edges where your pulse begins to mine. I feel the obsession rising, a thick and suffocating gold, a narrative of heat and skin that's never been controlled. Inside the velvet gravity, where the sound begins to fold, we're writing out a story that the light could never hold. It's a slow seduction, a liquid grip upon the chest, feeding the temptation, provocative and final, no rest. Pure attraction, let the heavy frequency consume the very air we're breathing in this hollow midnight room. The minimalist rhythm is a needle on a record made of lead, a slow burning provocation of the things that go unsaid. I'm mapping out the friction where the velvet meets the skin, a beautiful dark gateway to the places we begin. There's a lethal sophistication in the way you claim the air, a velvet-wrapped obsession in your cold and hungry stare. The walls are pulsating, a rhythmic, deep-sea, heavy hum, waiting for the moment that our senses both succumb. Inside the velvet gravity, where the sound begins to fold, we're writing out a story that the light could never hold. It's a slow seduction, a liquid grip upon the chest, feeding the temptation, a provocative and final arrest. Pure attraction, let the heavy frequency consume the very air we're breathing in this hollow midnight room. The drums vanish. A massive, low-frequency drone enters, slowly panning from left to right. Do you feel the weight of the air? It's not just sound anymore, it's a garment. It's wrapping around your throat, soft and cold. Don't struggle, just wear it. Don't struggle, just wear it. The world outside is a paper-thin lie. Here, the only thing that's real is the pressure, the bass, and the way you look when you can't breathe. The city hums a low and distant tune, reflected in this glass beneath the moon. I'm tracing circles on the edge of the night, chasing the shadow, avoiding the light. The sub-bass is a heartbeat, slow and deep, a promise that we both intend to keep. Can you feel the gravity? Can you feel the pulse? This isn't like the rhythm of anyone else. It's a dark attraction, it's a velvet trap. The space between us is a narrow gap. Pure seduction, let the bass go low. Nowhere else we ever need to go. Your touch is like a whisper on a silver string, the kind of provocation only you can bring. I see the obsession in the way you lean, the most beautiful danger I've ever seen. Minimalist echoes, aesthetic in the air. I'll find you in the middle of a breathless stare. Can you feel the gravity? Can you feel the pulse? This isn't like the rhythm of anyone else. It's a dark attraction, it's a velvet trap. The space between us is a narrow gap. Pure seduction, let the bass go low. Nowhere else we ever need to go. Fade to red, leave the rest unsaid. The atmosphere is heavy, a curtain of thick obsidian smoke, a sanctuary of silence where the unspoken words evoke. The sub-bass is a titan, a rhythmic tectonic shift, as we let the anchor of the world slowly drift. You're a masterpiece of shadow, a provocative silhouette, tracing the lines of a night we haven't finished yet. I feel the obsession, a magnetic visceral pull, a glass of temptation that is perpetually full. Under the weight of the monolith, the crush of the deep, where the secrets of the velvet are the only ones we keep. It's a dark attraction, a slow motion liquid fire. The pulse of the sub-bass is the language of desire. Pure seduction, let the low end define the space. Lost in the fever of this hollow midnight place. The air is charged with static, a minimalist cold design. I'm mapping the topography where your breath meets mine. There's a lethal elegance in the way you claim the air, the velvet provocation in your cold unwavering stare. The room is a living long, breathing in the low and hum, waiting for the total sweet surrender to become. I see the architecture of the hunger in your eyes, a provocative narrative that never tells us lies. Under the weight of the monolith, the crush of the deep, where the secrets of the velvet are the only ones we keep. It's a dark attraction, a slow motion liquid fire. The pulse of the sub-bass is the language of desire. Pure seduction, let the low end define the space. Lost in the fever of this hollow midnight place.
clock. Can you feel it? The floor isn't solid anymore. It's just hate MC. The city lights outside are just static on a broken screen. Here, in the dark, the bass is the only truth.
The city lights are bleeding through the glass. I'm praying that this fever pulse will last. A silhouette against the crimson glow. There's a secret that we both already know. I feel the magnet pulling at my soul, losing every fragment of control. Provocation in the air. I'll find you in the middle of a stair. The bass is heavy like a summer rain, drowning out the echo of the pain. Deep in the rhythm, deep in the dark, waiting for the velvet to leave its mark. It's the heat of desire, the weight of the sea. Everything you want is waiting here in me. Pure attraction, haunting and slow. Nowhere left for us to go. Temptation is a flame we shouldn't touch, but I've never wanted anything this much. Slow, sing, let the gravity decide. Let the midnight be our place to hide. The clock is stopped, but time is moving fast. I knew the sweet obsession couldn't last, but while the sub-bass vibrates in the floor, I'm coming back to ask for something more. Wrapped in velvet, trapped with night. The surrender is the only way to be complete. Deep in the rhythm, deep in the dark, waiting for the velvet to leave its mark. It's the heat of desire, the weight of the sea. Everything you want is waiting here in me. Pure attraction, haunting and slow. Nowhere left for us to go. The velvet takes us, the bass remains. Break the silence, break the chains, just stay. is laced with cyanide, an expensive dark perfume. A heavy velvet tension is the only thing in the room. The sub-bass is a serpent, a slow and rhythmic coil, vibrating through the floorboards beneath the midnight oil. You're a provocative enigma, a cold and lethal grace, mapping out the fever on the contours of my face. I feel the obsession rising, a thick and liquid gold, the kind of dark attraction that the saints were never told. Beneath the heavy pressure where the sub-bass meets the bone, we've built a glass cathedral on a dark and hollow throne. It's a slow seduction, a drop of poison in the vein, feeding the desire with a beautiful sharp pain. Pure provocation, let the frequency descend into the deep obsession, where the rules begin to bend. The memory's pulses like a warning in the chest, a beautiful betrayal, a provocative final test. I'm tracing the geometry of your shadow on the wall, waiting for the gravity to catch us in the fall. There's a hunger in the silence, a velvet predatory hum, counting down the seconds until the senses all succumb. I see the exertion of the trap you set so well, a sanctuary of secrets in this midnight liquid shell. Beneath the heavy pressure where the sub-bass meets the bone, we've built a glass cathedral on a dark and hollow throne. It's a slow seduction, a drop of poison in the vein, feeding the desire with a beautiful sharp pain. Pure provocation, let the frequency descend into the deep obsession, where the rules begin to bend. Bass is keeping us centered. Can you feel the floor dissolving? Good. Stop trying to breathe. The air is made of velvet now. It's thicker, darker. Just swallow. The poison isn't the end. It's the only way to feel rhythm. That's why I'll be. The slowly merges with a high-pitched ringing frequency. Now you're mine. Stay under. The ceiling is a mirror made of liquid and smoke, a silent invitation that your presence bespoke. The sub-bass is a heartbeat, a low and heavy tide, with nowhere left for all your secret impulses to hide. You're a master of the tension, a provocative design, tracing out the border where your shadow swallows mine. I feel the deep obsession, a visceral and magnetic pull. The emptiness between us is dangerously full. Inside the heavy gravity, the crush of the sound, where the logic of the daylight is never to be found. It's a dark seduction, a slow and liquid fire, feeding the obsession, the architect of desire, pure temptation. Let the low end lead the way into the deep where the midnight turns to gray. Your skin is like a static charge, a cold and hollow spark, illuminating fractures in the canvas of the dark. There's a hunger in the minimalist rhythm of the air, a beautiful provocation in your long and steady stare. The room is breathing with us, the walls are closing in, a sanctuary built upon the friction of the skin. I see the architecture of the fever in your eyes, a velvet wrapped narrative that never tells us lies. Inside the heavy gravity, the crush of the sound, where the logic of the daylight is never to be found. It's a dark seduction, a slow and liquid fire, feeding the obsession, the architect of desire, pure temptation. Let the low end lead the way into the deep where the midnight turns to gray. Listen to the way the floor begins to disappear. The only thing that matters is the pulse that brought us here. The rhythm isn't moving, it's just holding us in place, while I map the dark topography of your hollowed face. Stay in the vibration, stay in the heavy light. Surrender is the only thing that's left for us tonight. The bass is the cure, the silence is pure. Just stay. Everything else is background noise. The velvet is the only voice. Close your eyes, the air is mine.